General Hospital Monday, January 12th recap. Alexis confirms Willow's shooter theory. Olivia pulls gun on Drew. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital, GH recap for Monday, January 12th, reveals that Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn confirmed a Willow Kane, Caitlin McMullen shooter theory, while Olivia Quartermaine, Lisa Locicero, pulled a shotgun on Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson. At home, Willow dodged Drew's attempt to get passionate with her by insisting she needed to get his stained shirt in the laundry right away. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, came over to check on Willow and spoke privately with her after Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, showed up with Tracy Quartermaine's Jane Elliott court order to return the family heirlooms. While Drew and Martin headed off to confront Tracy on Monday's GH episode, Nina grumbled to Willow about Drew's testimony. Nina also brought up ADA Justine Turner's Nazanin contractor accusation about the judge bribery proof, but Willow said she had to believe Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, planted it because she was relying on Drew to get her kids back. However, Nina insisted Willow didn't need Drew and that she could divorce him once she got acquitted. Willow was focused on the trial outcome for now, but she hinted that breaking things off with Drew would be tough and said they were far from finished. Over cocktails at the Quartermaine mansion, Tracy gloated to Olivia, Ned Quartermaine, Wally Kurth, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, about the court order Drew was now facing. Olivia hinted about maybe trying to keep the peace, but Ned wound up admitting Drew walked away while he was having a heart attack. Tracy was appalled over Drew leaving Ned for dead. Throughout cocktail hour, Tracy kept giving Chase dirty looks like she thought he was guilty of spilling to Alexis about her incriminating conversation with Michael. Once Drew and Martin barged in, Tracy suddenly realized Martin must have been the one who eavesdropped before leaking news to Alexis. That left Tracy fuming while Martin kept up his innocent act. The topic of Drew sauntering off during Ned's cardiac crisis also came up during this confrontation. Drew defended himself since he thought Ned was faking it, but Olivia remained livid and came downstairs holding a shotgun on him. After Olivia ranted about Drew's actions regarding Ned, she pushed the congressman to leave along with Martin, the bootlicking barrister. Drew doubted that Olivia would actually shoot him, but she threatened to finish the job someone else started months ago. Once Martin and Drew were gone, Olivia admitted the shotgun hadn't really been loaded, but she was still amused over giving Drew a scare. At the Port Charles Grill, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, gave Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, updates on how she ruined her first official date with Cody Bell, Josh Kelly. Once Christina heard about the confusion over whether Molly was Cody's girlfriend or not, she pushed her sister to go sort it out with Cody. At the Quartermaine stables, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, gave Cody similar advice before Molly spoke to him in private. Molly said she blurted out she wasn't Cody's girlfriend to James West, Gary James Fuller, because she thought that was what Cody wanted to hear. Since Molly really did want to be Cody's girlfriend, he was delighted and carried her upstairs for some passion. Meanwhile, Jacinda Bracken, Paige Herschel, made plans to play video games with Wiley Corinthos, Byron Weaver, next week before heading to the Port Charles Grill with Michael. Michael and Jacinda ran into Christina, so she joined them at a table and got an apology from Jacinda. After Jacinda said she was sorry for botching Christina's plan and added that she'd given back the money, Christina was glad to know she was staying in town. There were some lingering concerns about suspicion shifting to Michael if Willow got acquitted, but Michael just wanted to focus on having a fun night out for now. In Alexis' office, Kai Taylor, Jens Austin Astrup, and Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, admitted they were in Drew's house trying to retrieve blackmail material the night he got shot. Trina and Kai revealed that they were hiding when the shots rang out, but they also heard Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and determined that it was Willow's ringtone for Wiley. Alexis was skeptical, but Trina and Kai pointed to other evidence in the case to back up their theory. Regardless, Alexis insisted she couldn't do anything with this information because she was obligated to defend her client. Alexis also advised against going to the cops since Trina and Kai would be implicating themselves in the crime. Once Kai and Trina left, Alexis pulled out Willow's phone records and found an incoming call for around the time of the shooting. Alexis dialed the number, so Wiley answered and identified himself. Wiley wondered who was calling and eventually said he wasn't supposed to talk to strangers, so he disconnected. Alexis looked unsettled after realizing Trina and Kai were right. General Hospital spoilers say Alexis will open up to Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, about her dilemma soon, so don't miss what's in store. General Hospital Monday, January 12th recap. Alexis confirms Willow's shooter theory. Olivia pulls gun on Drew delivers one of the most explosive episodes of the week, combining shocking revelations, heightened danger, and emotional volatility that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Monday's storylines intertwine investigative breakthroughs with tense standoffs, demonstrating how General Hospital expertly balances suspense, drama, and character-driven storytelling in Port Charles. The episode opens with Alexis Davis confronting the tangled mystery surrounding the attack on Willow. For weeks, viewers have been following clues and theories about who might be responsible for the shooting that left Willow in jeopardy, and Monday finally delivers a significant breakthrough. Alexis confirms a critical theory, shedding light on potential motives and narrowing the field of suspects. This confirmation is more than a plot point. It is a turning moment for Willow's storyline, influencing how she, her family, and the law enforcement figures around her respond
Alexis'
to confirmation
threats.
carries both investigative weight and emotional intensity. Known for her sharp legal mind and unflinching determination, Alexis not only delivers factual clarity, but also confronts the moral and ethical implications of the case. Her role underscores the series' ongoing commitment to intertwining procedural elements with human drama, showing that solving crimes in Port Charles is as much about navigating complex relationships and personal stakes as it is about following evidence. While Alexis provides clarity on Willow's shooter theory, the tension escalates elsewhere with Olivia Falconeri's dramatic confrontation. Olivia's decision to pull a gun on Drew Kane signals a turning point in their relationship and raises immediate questions about safety, trust, and intent. The scene is charged with suspense, blending personal emotion with the high stakes of a potentially lethal encounter. Olivia's actions serve as a stark reminder that in Port Charles, even intimate relationships can become arenas of unpredictability and danger when secrets and mistrust collide. The standoff between Olivia and Drew is meticulously crafted to maximize tension. Every word, pause, and movement carries significance, highlighting the delicate balance between fear, authority, and emotional impulse. Viewers are drawn into the psychological complexity of the moment, witnessing not only the external danger posed by a firearm but also the internal struggles of the characters as they navigate loyalty, anger, and uncertainty. This layered approach ensures that the drama resonates on multiple levels, keeping audiences deeply engaged. Alexis' investigation and Olivia's confrontation intersect thematically, emphasizing the dual pressures of truth-seeking and survival. Willow's shooting is more than a single traumatic event. It reverberates across Port Charles, affecting the decisions and emotional responses of multiple characters. Alexis' confirmation of the shooter theory brings closure in one sense while simultaneously escalating tension in another, as potential repercussions for suspects and allies alike begin to unfold. Drew's role in Olivia's standoff is equally nuanced. Known for his calm, measured approach under pressure, Drew attempts to de-escalate the situation while grappling with the shock and betrayal implied by Olivia's actions. His responses highlight the series' commitment to portraying complex emotional realism, showing how even experienced characters struggle to balance rationality with emotional instinct in high-stakes scenarios. Drew's interactions emphasize that in Port Charles, danger is never purely external. Emotional stakes are equally perilous. Meanwhile, Willow's storyline continues to anchor the episode, serving as the connective tissue between the investigative and confrontational threads. Her ongoing recovery and reactions to the revelations about her shooter create a framework through which viewers experience both suspense and empathy. The episode emphasizes how trauma, uncertainty, and the search for justice intersect, painting a vivid picture of the challenges she faces both physically and emotionally. The narrative structure of the episode skillfully alternates between investigation, confrontation, and personal reflection. Alexis' confirmation sequences provide intellectual and procedural engagement, inviting viewers to consider motives, evidence, and strategy. Olivia's standoff injects adrenaline and suspense, forcing viewers to confront the immediate danger and unpredictability of human emotion under pressure. Willow's storyline offers a grounding perspective, highlighting the emotional and psychological costs of violence and uncertainty. Together, these threads create a cohesive, multifaceted narrative experience. Monday's episode also deepens the moral and ethical questions that drive character interactions in Port Charles. Alexis' confirmation raises issues of accountability, justice, and the consequences of past decisions, prompting both her and other characters to reflect on their roles in the unfolding drama. Olivia's impulsive response with a firearm forces questions about proportionality, self-protection, and trust, underscoring the blurred lines between right and wrong when emotions and stakes are high. These thematic elements give the episode a resonance that extends beyond the immediate plot, inviting viewers to consider the human complexities behind every action. Additionally, the episode builds anticipation for subsequent developments. Alexis' revelations about the shooter set the stage for further investigation, confrontations, and potential legal battles, while Olivia and Drew's standoff hints at deeper fractures and unresolved tensions in their relationships. The episode carefully balances resolution with suspense, offering viewers both satisfying narrative progress and a compelling sense of uncertainty about what comes next. Emotional intensity is amplified by the actors' performances, which convey subtle shifts in fear, determination, and vulnerability. Alexis' portrayal emphasizes authority tempered by empathy, Olivia's actions convey desperation and conviction, and Drew's responses blend calm rationality with personal investment. These performances elevate the narrative, making the suspense and emotional stakes feel immediate and palpable. The episode also explores themes of trust and betrayal, which resonate throughout Port Charles. Willow's shooting, Alexis' investigative work, and Olivia's confrontation all highlight the fragility of trust when secrets, fear, and high stakes converge. Characters must navigate complex interpersonal dynamics while making decisions under pressure, illustrating the intricate web of cause and effect that drives General Hospital's storytelling. By the end of the episode, viewers are left with lingering questions and heightened anticipation. Alexis' confirmation provides clarity, but also raises new dilemmas about accountability and next steps. Olivia and Drew's confrontation resolves temporarily, but leaves unresolved tension, signaling that future interactions will carry residual consequences. Willow's journey continues to anchor the narrative emotionally, reminding audiences of the human stakes behind every revelation and conflict. In conclusion, General Hospital Monday, January 12th recap. Alexis confirms Willow's shooter theory. Olivia pulls gun on Drew, offers a masterclass in serialized storytelling. By combining investigative breakthroughs, high-stakes confrontations, and emotionally resonant character moments, the episode keeps viewers engaged on multiple levels. Alexis' confirmation, Olivia's actions, and Willow's ongoing journey create a tapestry of suspense, moral complexity, and emotional depth, ensuring that Port Charles remains a dynamic and compelling world where every action reverberates and every revelation carries profound consequences.